Acharya BBT founder Acharya savior of the whole world Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Vrindadev Tulsi Maharani ki Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki Nitya Premanand. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto, Creation, chapter 7, the son of Drona punished, text number 46. Tad Dharmajna Mahabhaga narhati praptum pujyam vandyam abhikshanasaha vrinjam narhati praptum vrijinam narhati praptum pujyam vandyam abhikshanasaha Pujyam Vandyam Abhikshanasaha Taddharmajna Mahabhaga Bhavadbir Gauravam Kulam Vrijinam Narhati Praptam Pujyam Vandyam Abhikshanasaha Taddharmajna Mahabhaga Bhavadbir Gauravam Kulam Vrijinam Narhati Praptam Pujyam Vandyam Abhikshanasaha. Bhavadbir Gauravam Kulam Vrijinam Narhati Pujyam Vandyam Abhikshanasaha Taddharmajna Mahabhaga Bhavadbir Gauravam Kulam Vrijinam Narhati Praptam Pujyam Vandyam Abhikshanasaha Taddharmajna Mahabhaga Bhavadbir Gauravam Kulam Vrijinam Narhati Praptum Pujyam Vandyam Abhikshanasaha. Synonyms, word to word meaning. Tad, therefore. Dharmajna, one who is aware of principles of religion. Mahabhaga, the most fortunate. Bhavadbihi, by your good self. Gauravam, glorified. Kulam, the family. Vrijinam, that which is painful. Na, not. Arahati, does deserve. Praptum, for obtaining. Pujyam, the worshipable. Vandyam, respectable. Abhikshanasaha, constantly. Translation and purport given by Srila Prabhupada, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki. O most fortunate one, who knows the principles of religion, it does not good for you to cause grief to glorious family members, who is always respectable and worshipable. Please repeat the translation. O most fortunate one who knows the principles of religion, it is not good for you to cause grief to glorious family members who are always respectable and worshipable. Purport. A slight insult for a respectful family is sufficient to invoke grief. Therefore, a cultured man should always be careful in dealing with worshipable family members. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport. Text number 47, I'll read it myself. Marodhitasya janani gautami pati devata yatanamrita vatsara rodimi ashrumukhi muhuhu. Translation: My Lord, do not make the wife of Dronacharya cry like me. I aggrieve for the deaths of my sons. She need not cry constantly like me. Purport. Sympathetic good lady as she was, Srimati Draupadi did not want to put the wife of Dronacharya in the same position of childlessness, both from the point of motherly feeling and from the respectable position held by the wife of Dronacharya. Text number 48. Ekopitam brahmakulam rajanyeratma bivihi tatkulam pradahati ashu Shanubandam Sucharpitam. Translation: If the kingly administrative order, being unrestricted in sense control, offends the Brahmana order and enrages them, then the fire of rage burns up the whole body of the royal family and brings grief upon all. Purport. The Brahmana order of society or spiritual advanced caste or community and the members of such highly elevated families were always held in great esteem by the others, subordinate castes, namely the administrative kingly order, the mercantile order and the laborers. Thus ends the Bhaktivedanta purport. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namavom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Pachyatya Deshatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarunda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Continuation to the topic. Actually, Draupadi is advising Arjuna not to kill Ashwatthama. Because Ashwatthama is the son of Dronacharya. Dronacharya is a teacher, so it's not good to give grief to teacher's Krupi. So, from the motherly point of view, she observed she already suffering. Why she is suffering? Because she lost her 5 sons in one night. Ashwatthama, in the dead of the night, he killed all the 5 sons of Draupadi. I already explained this. So with that grief, she is already suffering. With that suffering, she is trying to estimate what could be the suffering of Krupi, the wife of Dronacharya. Normally in the material world, no, it's a relative word, will relate everything. Yeah, that much means this much means this is this much, will relate everything. So she is estimating her grief and she is trying to estimate the grief of Krupi, the wife of Dronacharya, because she is already suffering because of the loss of her husband, and even she loses after that. If she loses her son, the grief will be increased. Yes or no? So by considering these all points, she is telling don't kill. Prabhupada is mentioning this is the quality of a Vaishnava. What is that quality? Quality, that quality is paradukka dukhi. What is that? Paradukka dukhi. By seeing others distressed, the Vaishnava will also become distressed. See, observe Draupadi. By seeing, not even seen, just estimated, that's all. If you kill Ashwatthama, what will be the distress of Krupi? She just estimated and she become distressed, sorrowful, and she's advising Arjuna not to kill Ashwatthama. And Acharya says this is the quality of a Vaishnava. Because she is a Vaishnavi, the devotee of Lord Krishna, so she has got all the good qualities. Then in the opposite side, Paradukka Sukhi is a karmi. Paradukka Sukhi and Parasukha Dukhi, both are same. If others are happy, he will become distressed. If others are distressed, he will become happy. See, this is a regular ordinary mindset, maybe our mindset also. We would have been like that if you didn't come, you would have been come to Krishna consciousness. Our mindset also would have been like that. So, one example I just give. Duryodhana is there, no? After Pandavas being banished for because they are happy, because they are devotees of Lord Krishna. Whether royal facilities are there, ordinary facilities are there, their happiness is not curtailed. Their happiness is not checked. But Duryodhana want to tease them. And to tease them and show his opulence, so he decided he also want to go to Daityavana. Daityavana, it used to be there in the Gujarat province where Pandavas initially went. Pandavas went to many places. Initially they went to Daityavana. So Duryodhana also decided, yes, now I also want to go to Daityavana. And he just showed, because we have one Goshala in Daityavana, we'll go and just see how the cows are, that facilities for the cows, all these things. He has taken this chance and he asked his father, Dhritarashtra, I just want to go to Daityavana and I'll see how the cows are. But the actual purpose is insult Pandavas and show his opulence, how he is opulent. So he went to Daityavana and he want to tease Pandavas, and that what first thing he did is he want to construct a luxury house. He want to construct a luxury house like enjoyable palace, pleasure palace. Actually, if you want to put it, pleasure palace. In English, if you want to put it, it's called a pleasure palace. Pleasure palace, what will be there? Nice wine will be there. Women will be there for enjoyment. So, because he is ruling the entire India that time, so he want to construct in that forest a pleasure palace. So he sent his soldiers check for the place. Then that place actually is meant for Gandharvas. Only Gandharvas can come and spend time there. That is meant for Gandharvas' pleasure. Then Gandharvas told, this place is meant for only for Gandharvas, you cannot construct a pleasure house here. Then Duryodhana, no, he don't want to agree, because his motive is to tease Pandavas and make them feel bad. What they are missing are the royal facilities and all, he just want to showcase in front of them. So no, I am the king for entire India. Entire India, whatever is there, it's mine, because I am the king. You just consider, go and fight with the Kauravas, go and fight with the Gandharvas, he said, he ordered. Then their army went and started fighting. Gandharvas are very strong. They just defeated everyone. From that battle, who is the first person to run away, for saving their life? Because Gandharvas almost about to kill the soldiers of Kauravas, Duryodhana. So, afraid of their life, they started fleeing. Who is the first person to run from that battle? Who? Karna. Karna is the first person who ran away from that battle. Then Shakuni ran away. Dushasana also ran away. Everybody ran away. That time they arrested Duryodhana and they kept under them. Then that news somehow reached Yudhishthira Maharaj. Just now I said, no, Paradukka Dukki. Vaishnava is a Vaishnava quality. After Yudhishthira Maharaj heard this news, Yudhishthira Maharaj distressed. He is our brother. If we fight, okay, we are 5, they are 100. If others are coming, we are 105. Arjuna, you go. Arjuna and Bhima, he sent. You go and fight with them and release Duryodhana. Then Bhima and Arjuna went to fight with Gandharvas. They said, if you don't release Duryodhana, we'll finish all of you. We'll fight with you. Gandharvas know the power of Arjuna and Bhima. If they fight with them, they'll be killed. That's all. So because of that affright, they released Duryodhana. Then Duryodhana asked, what you want, Arjuna? You just tell me. Because you helped me from the releasing, from the clutches of Gandharvas, I'll give you one boon. Whatever you want, you can ask. Arjuna didn't ask for his opulences back. No, I don't want anything. If anything is there, I'll ask later, like that, he said. He said like that. He didn't ask, whatever you have taken in the gambling dice match, you just give it back, everything. He could have asked, no? He got a chance. But being the devotee, he don't want enjoyment and all. Whatever suffering or enjoyment is coming by the blessing of the Lord, he is happy. Whether it is a suffering, devotee is happy. We think that it's a mercy of Krishna and we are happy. And enjoyment is coming, okay, it is also mercy of Krishna. We'll just give it to Krishna. We don't take enjoyment and all, we'll give it to Krishna. And we'll only take the prasadam of Krishna. Whatever we take, we'll take only prasadam, remnants of Krishna. Because Arjuna's mood is that he didn't ask for whatever you illegally taken in the dice match. Dice match also illegal because that dice is made out of Shakuni's father bones. That dice only listens to Shakuni's word. Whatever Shakuni thinks, that only will come. It's an illegal thing. Illegally, Duryodhana usurped the kingdom of Pandavas. Still they didn't ask back. They continued their exile. That is another thing. See, you just see. Duryodhana, para dukkha sukhi, because he thought Pandavas are suffering because they are just wearing lion cloth and they don't have any royal facilities. Because of that, they might suffering, he thought, and he want to enjoy by that. He want to become happy by seeing all that. And after going, what happened? He himself came under distress by the Lord's arrangement. Gandharvas are not ordinary people, no, they cannot fight with them. That is we observe in this verse also, Draupadi is also a Vaishnavi. Outside world, Draupadi means so many things they'll say, but that and all nonsense. Draupadi, she is a pativrata. She just followed her 5 husbands. Whatever they said, she followed. And she is expert lady in satisfying all her husbands, all 5 husbands. Nowadays, to satisfy one husband is very difficult. Of course, to satisfy their husbands, it's very difficult for the women. To satisfy 5, it's very difficult to a man these days. But just imagine 5 husbands is satisfied. What great qualities she would have accumulated those days, you just imagine. Those are the qualities of Draupadi. Not that she is married, how can she marry? Lord Krishna allowed her to marry. Whatever Lord Krishna is allowed, that is will become religion. In this word also there is a beautiful word, dharmajna, means one who knows the religious principle. What is in dictionary, if you search, religion means, it is defined as faith. It is defined as a faith. See, faith can be changed according to time, place, circumstance. Faith can be changed. Today you are there in some religion. Shishi Radha Govindki, Shishi Nitta Goranki Jai. Today you are following some faith. Some distress came, you will change your faith. Again some other distress came, again you are changing your faith. In one religion you are change. But a Vaishnava scholar, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, who is the spiritual master of our beloved spiritual master Srila Prabhupada, he says, religion means dharma. What is dharma? According to Sanskrit dictionary, dharma means nature. What is the nature of the sugar? Sweet. The sweetness can be changed at any time. Today sugar is sweet, tomorrow it will be salty. If it is salty, we will call it as a salt, not sugar. Even for human being also, religion is like that. Religion cannot be changed. How the nature of the salt cannot be changed. How the nature of the water, liquidity cannot be changed. In the same way, the religion for the human being cannot be changed. According to Bhagavad Gita, what is dharma of a human being? Bhagavad Gita explains 5 points basically. What is that? Ishvara, Jiva, Prakriti, Kala and Karma. All the first four points are eternal, they don't change. 5th one is not eternal, it will change. Karma means destiny. According to our work, all these things, the destiny will change. But Ishvara, the supreme controller, Lord Krishna or Vishnu, is the supreme personality of Godhead, he is the Ishvara. And Jivatma means the spirit soul is the servant of the supreme Ishvara. That is not change. That does not change. See, you are there as a Hindu. Krishna or Vishnu is the supreme personality of Godhead. You have to serve him. It does not change. Suppose you are there in other religion. They are considering something else as the supreme. It's other name of Lord Krishna only. Actually, Acharyas explain, some Acharyas, it's other name of Lord Krishna only. They are considering him as the supreme. And they are following some faith, some religion. And they are serving him. It's not changed. Service to the supreme personality of Godhead is not changed in any religion. In that way, the dharma is not changed. But the way they are following, it changed. Whether they are following by following the instructions of the supreme personality of Godhead, that is changed these days. The authors or their followers down the line, they changed the faith and some people, they want to beat you and they want to scold you and they want to make give some suffering and want to change. Bhiti, we'll call in Sanskrit Bhiti. They'll want to make you fearful and change your religion. One more religion is there. They want to bribe you. Give some money. You come to our religion, we'll give you money. We'll construct a house and you have to follow our religion. Because lobha, people are changing. That is not religion actually. All religions are explained one rule. What is that? Krishna or Vishnu is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. We have to serve him as a subordinate. That is the Dharma of this thing. You see any religion outwardly, if you observe it deeply, they are following this. But their down followers, their down people, they changed. They want to increase their population. They started making people afraid and change their religion. And they started bribing the people and change their religion. These two techniques they are given. But if you observe deeply, they cannot change the religion simply like that. Because Supreme Personality of Godhead is Supreme Personality of Godhead. We are subordinate. Jiva is always subordinate. We always have to serve them. We always have to serve them. This is not changing. Is it changing? Yes? No, it's not changing. So, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Maharaj and Srila gives. One person in his childhood, he lost his way, something like that, and he went away from his parents. His parents are very rich, aristocratic family, but because he is separated from his parents and he became an orphan, he is suffering. Even for getting daily necessities like food and shelter became very difficult for him. Is loitering in the street. And is suffering so much. Some ex-person comes and identifies him. Yeah, you are the son of such and such a person. Why are you loitering in the streets? Your father is here. You please come, I will take you to your father. Like that he identified and he is taken back to his father. Then a person who is suffering for daily necessities, minimum bare necessities, he became the son of rich father, aristocratic father. Means, what to speak about daily bare necessities? He has got luxurious life. Yes? How? Who is that person who has taken back? Is the spiritual master. When we are loitering like that in this material world, why are you forgetting your father is Lord Krishna? Why are you doing all these things? I will take you back to Godhead. You please come. Like that he comes and he tells your information. You are not this body. You are a spirit soul. Your father is Krishna. He is supremely opulent. Nobody can compare to his opulence. Just imagine with the Chintamani, the stone which is meant to make iron into gold. To get one small Chintamani stone is very difficult in this material world. These days it does not even exist also because of the Kali Yuga. With the Chintamani stones, the palace walls are built. The palace is built in the spiritual world for Krishna. Chintamani prakara sadmasu kalpa vriksha. And desire trees are there. Whatever you want, it will give. That desire trees are there in his kingdom. If you want mango at any season, it will give. If you want papaya, the same tree can give all these things. Tree can supply gold also. Tree can supply diamonds also. Whatever you have desire, it will fulfill it. Those trees are there with him. Then, can anybody compare with these opulence? And that person is coming and identifying, yeah, you are not this body, you belong to Krishna actually, you are spiritual, you are a spirit soul, come back, I'll take you to your father. He's a spiritual master and he's requesting us, please come back, I'll take you. Still people don't want to go and they want to suffer in this material world. Still they don't want to understand. That is our condition. Then paradukka dukhi, I just want to give one more example. Prahlada Maharaj underwent so many turmoils which is given by his own father. Yes or no? His father put him into so many circumstances where he'll suffer so much. But Prahlada Maharaj, he didn't suffer. He was put in burning oil. He was put in the fire. He was made elephants made stamping him. And a venomous serpents put it under his neck. But he didn't afraid. He was put inside the deep sea. He was thrown away from the hill. Still he didn't afraid. Then after all these things and all, when Narasimhadev came and killed Hiranyakashipu, Narasimhadev asked, whatever you want, you just ask me. Then Prahlada Maharaj is telling, I am not a businessman. I have not done bhakti for a business. I will do bhakti and I will ask you something in return. No, I am not a businessman. If at all you mercifully want to give something, you please give liberation to my father. Being a Daitya means we are coming from a demonic family who is always controlled by Rajoguna and Tamoguna. We don't know what is devotional service. We suffered so much. So if at all you want to give some boon, you please relieve my father and give, please bestow liberation for him. Like that he asked. See what a quality. That is called paradukka dukhi. Even though his father gave him so much distress, still he want to give benefit to his father. Okay. Then one more last example I'll just tell and I'll finish. Actually, what a Vaishnava thinks. Many of you know who is Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami. What an exalted devotee he is. And he is telling, Jagai Madai Hete Munishe Papishta Purishera Kita Hete Munishe Lagishta. I am more sinful than Jagai and Madai. 500 years back, and Jagai and Madai, these two people are considered to be most sinful people. Of course, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu delivered them. And Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is telling, I am more sinful than Jagai and Madai. And Purishera Kita, the worm in the stool, is situated much better than me. Worm in the stool is situated much better than me, my position. I am fallen than that. I am fallen than Purishera Kita. Purishera Kita hoite Munishe Lagishta. And he is also telling, don't utter my name. Mora nama hai laya tara punya kshaya. If at all you utter my name, all our punya, whatever you accumulated through many lives, will be gone away, will go away. Kshaya means will be reduced. So don't utter my name. But just by uttering Krishnadas Kaviraj's name, we'll get all the spiritual character, we'll get bhakti. But what he is thinking, artificially he is not thinking like that. Because as a devotee, he is feeling like that. He is feeling and is telling like that. We should not imitate him. Okay. With this, I'll stop here. If anybody has got any questions, one or two, I'll try to answer. Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Prema.